Hello everyone and welcome to my first video. This is College Football News, November 7th, 2022. So today I'll be giving my score predictions for games that will feature a ranked team, most likely. Starting up, we've got Colorado at USC, and I think USC will win 49-10. As for the Missouri-Tennessee game, I think Tennessee will beat Missouri, but it will be a low-scoring game, and I think Tennessee will win 21-17. As for the Ohio State-Indiana game, I don't think people are thinking Ohio State will drop. People are thinking Ohio State will drop an 80 burger, but I don't think that'll happen. And I think they'll only be able to get the 40 burger, as I think Ohio State will win 45-14 over Indiana. Next up, we've got Notre Dame and Navy, and Notre Dame big over Navy. Next up, Liberty at UConn, and I think it will be a close, hard-fought game. However, I think Liberty will pull off the victory, beating UConn 21-19. Sorry for the shaky camera view, by the way. Anyways, moving on, got LSU at Arkansas, and I think LSU will win 32-31. As for the Purdue and Illinois game, Illinois big over Purdue. Next up, we got Louisville and Clemson, and I think Louisville will come into Clemson and upset blowout Clemson. Louisville big over Clemson. Nebraska-Michigan game, I'm predicting Michigan 20, Nebraska 13. In the Alabama-Ole Miss game, I'm going for it. Ole Miss 34, Alabama 31 in an upset. And Alabama will drop to 3 losses, and even though there could be chaos, they will be out of the college football playoff. Moving on, oh my god, sorry for the camera view there. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix that up a little. There we go. Moving on to the Maryland at Penn State game. I think Penn State will beat Maryland. I'm going Penn State 23, Maryland 10. Now on to my favorite game, my UCF Knights versus Tulane. UCF will win. UCF 35, Tulane 28. Meanwhile, the Virginia Tech NC State game, I'm going NC State 28, Virginia Tech 27. Now on the Georgia Mississippi State game, I think the game will be low scoring. However, I'm going Georgia 27, Mississippi State 23. Oh my god, this is terrible camera view. Still absolutely sorry. Meanwhile, next up we have the Washington-Oregon game. And I think Oregon will lose the game. I'm going Washington 24, Oregon 21. The Kansas State Baylor game, I'm going Baylor 34, Kansas State 27. In TCU at Texas, TCU, they'll do what they do best and win by 10 points. The North Carolina Wake Forest game, I think it will be North Carolina 31, Wake Forest 28. Next up, we have Florida State Syracuse. Florida State in a blowout win over Syracuse. Next up, we got Stanford and Utah. Utah big over Stanford. The same has to be said, UCLA big over Arizona. So I'm sorry, but you now shall stare at the black screen for around 5 seconds. I'm sorry for the black screen. Now onto the MAC shit. Where the MAC, the Mid-American Conference, play games on Tuesday and Wednesday nights. So I'm going to pick the weekday night games and say there's noise in the background. Anyways, Eastern Michigan at Akron, I'm going Eastern Michigan win 24-9. In the Ohio game, I'm going Ohio 45-24. In the Ball State-Toledo game, I'm going Ball State 27-20. In the Northern Illinois, Western Michigan game, I believe. I'm making sure that I'm correct on that. So I'm predicting Western Michigan to pull off the game. Hold on 1 second. I might have made a mistake. Please don't tell me I made a mistake. Okay, I did not make a mistake. So Western Michigan will win 35-22. Oh my God, I hate this camera view. I'm so sorry. Next up, Toledo at Central Michigan. I'm going Central Michigan 45-24. In the Kent State Bowling Green game, I'm going Bowling Green 27-20. In the East Carolina Cincinnati game, now moving on from the Mid-American Conference on to other weekday games, I have Cincinnati winning 27-20. No, sorry, that's a different game. I have Cincinnati winning 20-10. Meanwhile, in the Fresno State UNLV game, I'm going Fresno State winning 55-13. Next up, we have Colorado at USC, and I think, like I mentioned earlier, USC is winning 49-10. So once again, I'm just kidding, we don't need black screen. But now onto some of my possible upsets. Those games are UConn beating Liberty, Old Dominion beating James Madison, and UCF beating Tulane. Now, you get the black screen treatment. I am so sorry for the black screen treatment. But gotta find my... Okay, now we move on to the New Year's Six Bowl predictions. For my college football playoff ranking predictions, so I have number 1 Georgia. They will be taking on number 4 TCU. That's not the official rankings. That's just how I think they will be. Then I think Ohio State and Michigan will play in a rematch in the Fiesta Bowl in the CFP semifinals. For the Rose Bowl, I think it will be Oregon versus Penn State. For the Sugar Bowl, I think it will be Tennessee and Texas. For the Orange Bowl, it will be Clemson and LSU in a rematch of the 2019 championship. And then I have USC and Tulane in the Cotton Bowl. So thank you all so much for watching. This is UCF and NASCAR Cat, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.